Step back a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Diamond in the rough, shining through the muck. The shoulder you can lean when it seems you need a crutch. Just reach. I'm standing right here. I was always a kid that longed for attention. Due to also being an only child in the house, I had a vivid imagination for getting that attention. For example, I remember as far back as preschool and wanting that attention enough that during outside playtime, I decided that this was a good time to expose all my business and take a potty break. The preschool called my grandmother and she rushed up there and let's just say she showed me what kind of attention I didn't want. So I learned 2 lessons that day. The first being that my grandmother packs a punch. And the most important, that I discovered who I was, a performer. And over the years, I honed in on my love for the spotlight. They call it being a class clown. But it wasn't until middle school when I actually knew what I wanted to do, which was act. And by my junior year of high school, I was able to begin to take charge of my acting dream by being a part of the Broad Ripple Theater Magnet. My love for theater quickly manifested into a love for writing and performing my own hip-hop music. And though I was and am still in love with acting, I also had come to discover about myself that I'm interested in just the arts, whether it be acting, or music, or poetry, or even traditional art like paintings and sculptures. And after pursuing my dream for acting and music well into my adult years, my biggest obstacle became life. I was always raised in the belief that God is first and then family. And with my daughter being born, and later on having a son and even a family with his mom, changed everything for me. I began to forget my dream to focus on being a dad and better man for my family. But I then realized that being a dad is showing my children that though life has changed, doesn't mean your dream has to. So now my family is my driving force to succeed. If not for them, there would be no me. I quickly got back into the music and performing at shows, but this time because I had time to think about my life dream and I had other people that I was responsible for, I had realized that there was a chance that it might not work out for me. Because of my love for music and acting, I knew that I would always want to be around it. Even if not in front of the mic or camera, I'd like to be involved behind it. So I enrolled in a recording workshop in Chillicothe, Ohio, where I became certified in audio engineering. I've always been a do-it-yourself type of man, and I started engineering to not have to depend on anyone to record. And having that DIY personality, the audio engineering quickly manifested into a love for video editing and cinematography. In this time, my brother also became inspired from me and began to write and perform music as well, which in turn inspired me. He became my biggest fan and critic, and because of his push and belief in me, it made me persevere when I was ready to give up. So we planned to build a company for us to creatively express ourselves without depending on anyone to do so. So I acquired my own studio and my brother started his label called UAW, Us Against the World. In March 2011, my brother was murdered, which I can definitely say my life changed and has been different ever since. I sank into a 3-year period of grievance, which caused me to pretty much forget everything that we wanted to accomplish. But with the help of understanding God's plan and my family and a little bit of grief counseling, I arose a better and stronger man. And I become more determined to not let my brother's death be the death of me in our dream. So who I am as a filmmaker is the experience from the past that I take with me to evolve into the wisdom of who I am to become. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Jeff Martin, cinematographer, video editor, audio engineer, actor, hip-hop artist, father, son, brother, uncle, cousin, and friend.